Atlanta, season 2, episode 7. This episode is called Champagne Papi. This is an audio only version, and I got a special guest with me right now. It is Boo. Boo is here. Say what's up, Boo.
Hello.
So we're gonna talk about this episode. This episode was dang on funny as usual, as expected with Atlanta. So we got the homegirls kicking it, and then they go off to a party. Let's get into it. What was your favorite part of this episode?
Yeah, like my favorite part is the girl that's following around the dude.
That's the same chick. That's the same chick from Tyler Perry's show. She plays the sister of the dude who's buried in old girl Candace's backyard that everybody killed, Jeffrey, and the other Candace. She sound like this on that show. You killed my brother. You killed my brother. Lita, something like that. Quita. Her name is Quita, and she played the girl with the curly natural hair who was chasing around the white girl and the black guy with champagne with the stank eye the whole episode. Which there's a lot of people like that. I got a homegirl like that. She know who she is. And she got this whole thing to where she feels like the whole world ain't enough. And that's her attitude towards everything. I swear she was like that in college, and that girl exists. And I love Van in this episode because she what?
You almost said her name.
I know, I was there. I'm petty as heck, but she know she admit it. If she was on here right now, she'd be like, "Yeah, you're right. I gotta get it together." But Van was my favorite because. First of all, I thought it was going to be some crazy sexual assault stuff going on. Because old boy just popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, I got that water. And I'm like, you don't take a stranger's water, a stranger's gummy bears. Y'all up in here high. Y'all know what y'all done took. You might start feeling on yourself or somebody else. And, Teddy had water last episode, too. Hi.
Water seems to be a main ingredient
in this episode, in this season 2. Hi, I'm Teddy. Would you like a bottle of water or a glass? Like this food, you want some water? Look at my hand. First of all, what will people do for fame? They are willing to get into a van with a strange, weird man driving.
It could be you're going to wind up in a private jet in the Middle East somewhere.
Taking stuff, being
someone's sex dungeon.
Exactly. Like, that stuff is crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself in that boat? But that's what they're willing to do. And, your clothes too tight and you pushing it, you constantly having to pull it down. Then why you wear it? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. When she was going around the house, basically figuring it out and plugging in that dang on phone, in every outlet, every room, she was plugging her phone in. That was hilarious. But it's like, dang, when you go somewhere, why can't we just charge our phone 2 hours before we leave for whatever destination we go to? We'll never do it, right? It's like you trying to hog the outlets in the car. When you get somewhere, you're like, dang, do they have a charger?
I'm not working. It's 30%.
Right? Or if it's cold, then it's really down to 2%. And you're like, dang, I can't do nothing. And that's when you need it for an emergency. But so we got this whole New Year's Eve party, and it's supposed to be hosted by Drake. And Drake ain't nowhere in sight. The Champagne Papi ain't nowhere near. And the girl who's flexing for the gram pull up in the baby mama mobile, aka the Ford Focus. It's either Ford Focus. What else is a baby mama mobile? Honda Civic.
Hyundai
Elantra. And it's another one too.
Neon.
Yeah, the Neon was definitely the Geo Tracker. That's the baby mama, with the little bow legs, with the Geo Tracker with the offset wheels or whatever. Yeah, so they pull up. And they go into the party, and you knew it wasn't right because the DJ was just looking like, yeah. Like, nah, you play too much. But when she went in there, and what was the dude saying in Spanish? The grandpa with the remote in the room. What was he saying?
He ain't there. He left on the airplane. He didn't tell him where he was going.
What else he say?
I would. It was like, he just left me here in front of this TV.
That's a shame. He left that man like that. So first of all, I don't think it was Drake's house, and obviously it was someone.
But they could be in a simulation, and this simulation Drake is Mexican.
It could be. It could be that, because Darius pops up in there out of nowhere. You're like, what is he doing? Is Paperboy there? Is Van gonna be confronted by her baby daddy in public? Like, is that what's gonna happen? And nah, that didn't go down. But it could have, could have been paper boy. But we saw the Mexican flag, and at that point, you like, all right, Shams up. To see the chicks in there hustling, she almost looked like Eazy-E because she had like the Jerry curl wig and the hat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", and they were she was jacking them bitches for selfies with a fat head poster, basically $20 to get it. But it was interesting.
Don't y'all want to flex for the gram?
And that's basically what this episode was. What are people willing? Yeah,
like you see this lady, like, oh, you could be looking beautiful like me, and she's plugging this company, but she pulling up to that event in the damn Ford Focus.
She didn't even pull up there. They got transported there.
I'm saying
the Sprinter.
You met them.
Oh, true.
At the Sprinter and the Ford Focus.
I wonder it was at the same house that they shot Teddy Perkins stuff in too. It could be. It could have been. I don't know.
The house looked newer than Teddy's house.
Yeah, his house was a little vintage. So it was Candace, Tammy, Nadine, and Van at this New Year's mansion. And how bogus is it for the chick that drove y'all there to leave with her dude, and now y'all walking down the street in the morning time? Like, nobody had enough charge on their phone to call an Uber or Lyft. Nothing. A friend, a family member can come pick y'all up. That was kind of crazy too. What else was going on? The pool scene with Darius and old girl who was high as a kite, who shouldn't, obviously she was the one who's, I feel like that would be me. Like, no, I don't, I don't mess with that stuff, but if you had to be a character, I would be that chick. Darius and her in the water, that was pretty cool. And the chick behind him, and like, oh, is she real? No. Episode, what are people willing to do to appear to be better than what their situation is on social media? You're willing to almost get drugged, put in a messed up situation with strangers to just have followers, right? That's crazy. That's so crazy.
And that guy was the cousin of the Drake's nutritionist.
No, my cousin, the Drake nutritionist. Like, that's probably how it is. Like, oh, no, my auntie do his hair. On the last week episode, Teddy Perkins was my probably best one of this whole season because it led everybody thinking conspiracy theories on, is Teddy the dad, or is Benny the dad, or who is Teddy, this?
Is Teddy really Benny? Benny down there is really his dad. Or I think he's really trying to kill him to get Benny's money or something.
Shoot, I just think I'm just basic with it. I just think it was the brothers in the house.
But they had a sibling rivalry or something. That maybe he got all the fame and all the love,
and he was
just without of love.
Exactly. It's the Jermaine Michael.
Yeah.
Like, I deserve it too, but dang, I got the bad. We both were abused growing up. We both had
playing the piano for 38 hours straight.
And he had his, it's like, seemed like Stockholm syndrome kind of, because when he's like, oh, you say all this crazy stuff about your father, but
let someone else talk about your father. Like, no.
Right, exactly. Like, no, he was a great man. Like, no, I'm not mad at him. It's like, what? Like, you just said all this stuff that's putting him in a bad shadow, a bad light, but then you like, no, you're grateful for what he did to you. All right. For them to name drop Dionne Warwick, make a hat for Dionne Warwick, wash my hands, get Darius some water. We heard all the stories about Dionne Warwick.
Wash my hands immediately.
I know, like, what were you doing? But Dionne Warwick just seemed to be just a horrible person. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody, a little story that mentioned Dionne is something. Yeah, that was a very good episode. But
you're not listening.
No, you're not listening. That's what she said on what did Dionne? Yeah, The Apprentice. That was a good season though. All the great comics or black male lead TV comedy drama, they all somehow put whiteface on and do a skit. Dave killed it. Martin Lawrence destroyed it as Bob from Marketing. Yeah. Who else was one? White chicks. They did it.
Eddie Griffin.
Wayans. Yeah, Eddie. Eddie Griffin Eddie Griffin is so slept on. that I don't think he gets his just due. He probably will never.
I think it's because
he's so outspoken on politics.
Yeah, and that he don't hold nothing back. You know what I mean? He not gonna sugarcoat nothing.
I like Eddie. He funny. He crazy. Who else did it? Oh, wait, did Richard Pryor? I don't know. Yeah. It could go so bad. That episode could have been translated so bad. Mm-hmm. You know.
Come on.
They said white chicks made $113 million. $113 million.
And they stole that script from somebody, right? Did they have like a lawsuit?
Oh, did they? Well, all these people that stole a script from. I mean, they said Matrix was stole by a black lady. I mean, the black lady made
and Terminator.
Yeah. She made Terminator. She made
Because really, the Matrix is like part of the Terminator series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like after they, if you think about it, it's before the robots take over. You know what I mean?
Oh,
is Terminator after we assimilate with electronics as Matrix.
I know his mood was funny. He was hot. He was cold. He tried to be sweet and forgetful, and then he flash out. Almost how Michael Jackson was in all those. When he was chilling at home, and then you get in the car with him, and he's shopping random, and he's acting like a kid. Then he gets in the car, and he's doing the ignition. The R. Kelly stuff. You it's like you kind of all over the place with your mood, but. The face, at least, he had the James Brown bang, the Hugh Hefner pajamas. I don't know all this white face stuff. I don't like it when websites they give you like 3 sentences and then go to page 2. That's some clickbait BS. Like, why they do that? Episode 7. I wonder why.
But he wasn't doing whiteface. He was a black man. He
was a black man. But I'm saying it could have been translated by black folks. Look at Hazel Lee. I just watched a Hazel Lee with Ayanla episode, and they went off on her because she called black people monkey butt, but she a black chick, and they went off on her as if
no. But when I was watching one of the videos watch a video about that episode, and they were saying that.
About Teddy?
If you didn't walk around Teddy's house and look at his pictures, you wouldn't realize that he was a black person. Because then he puts 2 and 2 together, like, oh, this is this guy.
You think so? I thought he was black.
I just thought he was like a Michael Jackson, but it wasn't even. He was Teddy, but he wasn't even Benny, the person in the picture. It was Teddy's brother, or Benny's brother.
Right, the brother, Benny Hope. That you said something about the Benny Hope T-shirt yesterday. You said,
yeah. I hope they sell. I'll buy
Benny Hope
buy a Benny Hope T-shirt.
Well,
he kill us all.
Benny kill us. Bitch.
Benny gun addict.
That fool took the poker.
I don't understand, but my thing. I was like, why didn't he just park in that dude's grass, put out the thing, and roll the piano up there?
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. What's up with that piano? Is that a real piano? Like rainbow keys?
I think piano? He just painted it because it was the only thing he could be around.
To have a kid like?
Yeah.
Rock and roll it piano. I think he did too.
No, I mean, like, this is the only... His father won't let him do anything else, so the only way he could be a kid was be a kid on there somehow. You know what I mean?
So he just colored the kids?
To put some joy into what he do want to do. Oh, it's just the only thing he could do to be a kid was...
So what was Darius going to do with it? Try to sell it?
He just wanted it for free.
He just wanted it?
Yeah, free piano for the studio or something like that.
Wow. Then shit. So it's basically would have been color coordinated for each key, like labeling. Yeah. But you're saying he did it for. I feel you.
It could be dual meaning, like one to learn. Thing I could do might as well be a kid doing it.
That about that for this episode. What do you think? Anything else you want to add?
No.
Before we go?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully the audio ain't super dang on low.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir. We did this. And I'm super tipsy. So, ha. Cheers.